Sit back and enjoy the show.
Again.
Again.
Sit back and enjoy the show.
All right, we got some. What song is this? Oh, he doesn't know. It's not Jesse's Girl. It's the other one.
Sounded like it.
Yeah, it does. It's got the
Has the same guitar part.
little
Yeah,
Jesse guitar part.
it's a dirty song. So Sly, welcome back, dude.
Yeah. Oh, Something's
You're
going on
blasting
there.
the speakers.
something's going on in my headphones too. Hang on. Everything was working fine until we start the show.
And we also have a third person joining us here today.
Special guest.
Say hi, Sambo.
Hello.
Who is Sambo?
He is my 8-year-old nephew.
Wow. Welcome to the show,
Yeah.
Sam.
Thank you.
You look
Like
good with your
Thank
you look good with your cans on.
Like I'm professional.
Well, he's still young, so he still looks good
Yeah.
with his cans on or off.
Oh,
Unlike our old guy.
do you mean
us older guys.
glasses?
No, cans are the headphones.
Headphones.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you're breaking up. Don't pull that thing out. So,
Sam,
yeah.
are you a Rick Springfield fan too? Like your Uncle Rob?
Yes.
Yeah, Rob's giving him the thumbs. Yeah. Tell him yeah.
No. But,
Tell him what you
Tell
just
him the
watched
truth.
before the show.
okay, what I really watched is this morning was Jesse's Girl. Or
The video?
yeah,
Why did you watch it?
because you wanted me to.
Because Uncle Rob tied me to a chair and made me.
No, because you wanted me to see if to
You could-
upload the piano,
Play it on the piano.
but I couldn't find anything. It just like whenever you find that, it's like
So
He's been taking piano lessons bedroom right now.
it's on an app.
it's on an app.
So,
Everything's on an app.
so
These
he's
days.
he's in there singing "We Are the Champions" and playing the piano along with
Well,
it. It's
my
great.
voice is embarrassing.
Well, that's pretty good. Better than what we can do.
Yeah.
Well, Maddox says like, "Oh, my voice cracks," and
Yeah,
he just
don't. Brothers are always going to tease you, so
Hmm.
just get used to it.
Don't feel bad about your voice there. Listen to some of these.
And I really love to see you tonight. She's always a woman
To me.
Come back.
That's all good stuff, man.
baby come back.
He knows a lot of 70s and 80s tunes, Mr. Sambo right here.
I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. You smell I walk. I'm a woman's man.
No time to talk.
Sambo should be my nickname.
It is, or it's supposed to be what?
It should be my nickname on here.
Well, I started calling you that
We'll,
this week.
we'll call you that on the show, Sambo.
Sambo.
I like
that. Another high five. We're high fiving over here, Sly. How about you?
Well, where is over here? I see Studio B looks like it's changed area codes.
We're getting into that now. We're not going to go into the Rick Springfield concert story. We're going to
Oh,
go into the
Well, I jumped the
Phoenix
gun then.
movement.
I
Well,
jumped.
no, it's fine. That's fine. We can do this off the cuff.
Yeah, I don't see a big screen TV back there.
What do you see? Just
I see a fan.
white door.
I see a fan with a door and a do not disturb sign on it.
Wait, you can see that from there?
Yeah.
It isn't.
I have eyes.
Here's what he
Oh,
can see. It's
be-
just that's exactly
Oh.
what he can see right there.
Oh, so because that's. Oh, because
Look at the
it's-
guns.
because
Rob's
like
showing the
when
guns
we
off.
see like when he sees us, it looks like he's seeing us tiny, but it's not. He's really not.
I got you on a
No.
full 20-inch monitor here.
That's exactly how he sees us.
Yes,
Maybe a
so.
shade. But anyway, so that's the view we get of him. So he gets the same of us. It's just right there.
Wait,
Reverse
can
it.
you go back to the big?
And actually,
You
I
wanna
have
see-
two
you wanna see
monitors, so I've
yourself?
got myself on a full size, and I got you guys on a full size.
My sunburned scalp.
How can you
See?
read that from back there, but then it's backwards, or it's like it looks backwards, or like, yeah, I mean sideways. Wait, what is it? I don't know the ways.
Huh? Ooh,
He's
what?
talking about the please do not disturb sign on the doorknob
Oh.
because that's a common thing. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
You know,
For hotels.
You can read a stop sign without actually reading the words, just with the shape and color. So
Okay. That
Anyway.
makes sense.
we're getting way off topic here.
Huh.
Sly, I now have a zip code of 85340.
Why'd
Wow.
you tell a little-
Where's that at?
That's in Phoenix, Arizona.
Say what? Phahonix?
Phoenix, that's right. I moved. Studio B is now in Phoenix, in the center of the sun.
That's okay.
Yeah, he was gonna say that's what a friend of mine said. Yeah, I'm gonna steal the line. Don't tell everybody I'm stealing something. Sambo.
Jesus Christ, is it hot?
Jesus Christ, is it hot? What movie drop or sound drop is that from?
That is from Fools Rush In with Salma Hayek and Matthew Perry.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I did too. I love that movie.
You like it because of Salma.
In case you haven't noticed, the white people are melting out here.
That's what it must be like in Phoenix. What is it today? 110?
Oh, geez, you don't even want to know.
Yeah, I do. That's why I asked.
It's always over 100.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
a given.
you would know because it's so hot.
Here, I'm going to bring it up on my weather app. Oh,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
gosh, man. You guys have a cold front running in there. It says it's only 99 today, right now.
Cool. Yeah, great.
Feels like 102, though.
It's a dry heat.
I was going to say, but you know what they say? It's a dry heat. 100's still 100, even if it's a dry heat.
Hmm.
Yes, I had a change of scenery, Sly.
Yeah. How's that working out for
a
you?
relocation, be closer to my lovely family. It's
And
the only
we-
family I got. I got grandma and grandpa up in Oregon, and I got the sister and everybody else out here in Phoenix.
How's that working for you?
Is that from the Cannibal movie?
That's not from a movie. Here, I'll play that again, see if you can figure out who that is.
How's that working for you?
How's that working for you?
How's that working for you?
That's Dr.
Ow.
Phil.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm trying to make a new life in Phoenix. Yeah, you saw your dad come home. You can leave if you want. What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He wants.
He's got to take a piss pass already.
Yeah, he didn't want everybody to know he has to go to the bathroom.
I can edit that out.
No farting.
I didn't care. I just wanted people to think that I'm silent there.
Number 1 or number 2?
What should I tell you? Depends how fast it is.
Good
Smart kid.
yeah, suspenseful, so he could save it for where he comes out.
Well, since he's in there, I can tell you this story. Usually, he waits till dinner's being served. He goes, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom." He goes right before he does the sit down before the sit down dinner.
That's something Eddie should look into, making some room there.
So yeah, where are we? And this is kind of a free for all with my little nephew here.
Yeah.
We have a new Studio B. We're gonna billboard the show for the first time in a long time, but we only have like another hour 15, so who knows if we're gonna get through everything.
Yeah, you got a heart out.
With new Studio B.
Now a Sly and Rob exclusive.
Sly has a story about scammers on Facebook. I have a story about scammers at a Rick Springfield concert, hence the intro music. And then, of course, we're going to try to talk about the Seahawks and the Mariners, but I think the Mariners are going to get cut today. At the very least.
Gonna get cut.
Well, cut out of the show.
Oh.
We're not going to have time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're in your town today. They're playing Arizona tonight.
Yeah, I saw them we were out last night at Fleming's Steakhouse, and they're on the TV. No, that's not where it was. Where did we see them? It doesn't matter.
Flames.
Maybe that was the bar they were playing. They played them last night, right?
Yeah, Mariners won last night,
Good deal.
but so did the Astros and the A's, so they didn't make up any ground.
All right, cool. Are you leaving?
Should I go write some stuff?
Oh, you got to prepare your story?
Yeah.
So, Sam, you plan on coming back to us here in a few minutes, a little later on, with your own topic, your own story for the show, right? Are you still thinking about that?
Yeah. So,
That's a yes.
yes.
That boy's good.
So if you want to go ahead, we'll say goodbye to you now, and you can come when I come back out, and I'll come get you and have it all prepared. Write it down in your peachy or whatever you got, your school notebook there.
They still have peaches?
Do you know what a peachy is?
My agenda?
No.
A peachy, it's for school. It's like a folder. Anyway, never mind.
It's like a cheap
Don't worry about
notebook
A cheat. Oh, a cheat.
that has track people and football players and a girl playing tennis. And
Did I say peachy? Is
Yeah.
that the right name?
Yeah.
Peachy?
That's what
Okay.
that's what they're called, peaches. I thought
My
everybody
brain
had.
was
I thought
fried.
all the kids now had like a cell phone organizer planner. They put all their
Yeah.
stuff in.
iPads.
Yeah, iPads.
All right, Sam. If you want to take a break and
Sambo. That's Sambo.
Sambo. We'll talk about a few things, and I'll come get you, and we'll talk about your topic.
Okay.
Just be careful. Don't pull the headphones out.
Yeah, don't bang into things.
Bye bye.
We'll see you
Bye-bye.
later, Sambo.
Now, Sambo, isn't that some sort of like a derogatory
Yes.
comment for a group of people?
Yes, African American.
Really?
Well, there used to be a story when we were kids growing up about a little black Sambo. And there used to be a restaurant in town called Sambo's, and they had a little
No, I remember that. Yeah.
black kid. Now it's a Denny's, I think. Or no, now it's a Dairy Queen. It used to be a Denny's, and now it's a Dairy Queen.
So why are we going to call my nephew
You
Sam?
started it.
I didn't know it was such a
Derogatory
bad
thing.
connotation behind it.
Yeah, but he's not an African American child, so I don't think it really has the same
African American child.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. All right.
cool deal.
Let's move on. To what? What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. What are we going to talk about? Our
Do you have any
VIP
questions about Phoenix?
so it's been so
I'm gonna
long
miss-
it's been so long since we've been on the. Yeah, you're going to miss the beach. I know that.
The beach, the St. Rock,
Yeah, Snake,
Granny Rock.
Granny Rock. Yeah, how's Snake
Yeah,
taking your move?
He's in shambles.
No more watching the Raiders get. Now, let me ask you this: Is Snake? I was
Okay.
thinking about this the other day because I know Snake's talked a lot on the a few times he's been on the show that he was a Giants fan, but is he an A's fan too?
Oh, he likes the A. That's his number one team, the A's.
Oh, I thought the Giants were.
Well, I think he was only talking about the Giants maybe because they were doing better. I don't know.
Well, not anymore. The A's are doing really good. Now the
Oh,
A's are
yeah,
in first
now.
place.
They're
So
in
he's-
first place. They passed Houston.
Yeah, they're
Oh my
actually
God.
they're tied. I think now they're tied.
That's crazy. They have the low payroll and
Yep.
the whole thing.
Yep, they've been on fire the last 2 months, and just the Mariners were like up 9 or 10 games on them, and the Mariners are like 4 behind them now. So, but I was just thinking of that. So Snake's kind of like we were with the NBA. If the Sonics were good, we were Sonics fans, and if the Sonics sucked, we were Portland fans. Portland was good, we were Portland fans because we were right in
Trailblazers.
between. Yeah, because we were right in between. So he picks what everyone's doing the best, and Of course, the Giants in the last, since 2010, they won 3 world championships. So
No, he's primarily an Oakland A's fan. He's from
and he's more of a
Oakland.
Raider fan than a 49er fan, right?
Yeah, he's definitely Bay Area fan, but Oakland more than San Fran. Frisco.
So is he down with the move to Vegas for the Raiders? Here, I'm talking about
can't-
Snake the whole show.
I can't recall what he thought about the Raiders moving to. He's used to them moving.
Yeah.
They move every few years.
They moved to LA, they moved back, they threatened to move to LA, they moved to Vegas.
Maybe we'll have him call into the show here in a few weeks,
Okay.
and we can ask him all these questions.
Guadalajara Raiders.
Right. Yeah, the Super Bowl 40, what is it? 49?
Oh, bring that one up. Thank you.
Well, of course. Well, it's in relation to something about Snake.
Oh,
We have to live through that replay all the time, right?
yes.
And so he compares Malcolm Butler's interception in the Super Bowl to, I'm doing the arm pump here, the Gibson. It's like, what is it? The Dodger home run kind of
Oh,
thing?
yeah,
It
against
was-
the A's.
Yeah. Wasn't it against Eckersley or something,
Yep.
too?
It's game 1 of the 1988 World Series. The A's were up 4-3 going to the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, he hates that just as much as we hate the.
They brought in Eckersley to get the save, and he walked Mike Davis, which he didn't ever walk guys, Eckersley. And then they had Kirk Gibson, who could hardly walk, come up and pinch hit and hit a hanging slider into the right field bleachers to win the game. That was his only at bat of the World Series, and he hit a 2-run homer to win game 1.
He never made it back?
No, he could hardly get up there to hit in the game 1. He was so injured. They kept him on the roster just for that, to pinch hit maybe. If he'd hit a ground ball, he couldn't have made it to first base, I don't think. They could have practiced doing triple plays and they would have got him out at first if he'd have hit a ground ball somewhere. But he got the ball up in the air and it flew out of the park. And then big fat Tommy Lasorda comes running out.
Nice.
Yeah, Canseco hit a grand slam in the first inning, I think, off Tim Belcher to give the A's their 4 runs, and it just all went downhill from there. That A's team should have won 3 world championships, and they only won 1. And that one was tainted by the earthquake.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what he says about the whole thing, too. He's an A's fan.
A's and Raiders.
Oaktown.
So you've been hanging out with Bruce Arians since you moved to Phoenix?
Well, he's no longer the coach, but I get the reference.
He still lives there, though, I think.
He's a fucking douchebag. Of the biggest sort. Sambo is gone.
Oh.
Exactly.
Hate that guy.
You did too?
Oh, yeah.
Just a tough talking, loudmouth MFer.
Never back it up. Yeah.
No risk it, no biscuit.
What the hell does that mean?
That's why he never won anything. It means you don't risk anything, you'll never get the biscuit. Oh, alarm.
Show's over?
No, it's only 3 o'clock
Oh.
here. So typically weekdays, that's a so
You're in the land of no daylight savings time.
that's right.
They don't switch the clocks.
But that alarm is the rate during the weekdays, the rates go up for power.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not like anything like 9 to 5 isn't the peak peak hours for using power and everybody's air conditioning, it's 3 to 8. So that's always a reminder to turn down the air conditioning on the weekdays.
Huh. Weekends, you can just do whatever you want.
Well, I guess. I don't think it's peak power.
Oh.
I think all day long is peak power on the weekends.
Huh.
I don't know. I didn't ask that question.
I don't get that. I don't get it. We don't have that here.
Well, evidently it's when everybody gets home from work or I don't know, something like that. And everybody cranks up their AC at their house.
Puts too much of a strain on the grid. And
Yep, that's it. All right. So what do we got here? We're going to talk about the Hawks, of course. It's a preseason football season. We're not going to talk about them now, Sly.
okay, so I don't have to get my little hawk screech up.
Yeah, not yet. I'm just trying to figure out, get my brain going in the right direction
Wrapped
here.
around yeah, it's been so long. We got to get back on the bike and pedal.
Get on your bikes and ride. Seahawks, you have a story about Facebook scammers, and I have a story about concert ticket scammers.
Oh, you got one of those, huh?
Yes, sir. So who goes first? Should I talk about the concert,
Yeah,
or you
let's
want to
talk
talk
about.
about?
Let's talk about the concert first.
All right, let me gather my thoughts here.
So this was a 4-band concert.
Yeah, it was kind of last minute. I didn't find out that I didn't really realize that Rick Springfield, Loverboy, Tommy Two-Tone, and Greg Kinn were going to be playing in town here until like last Thursday or Friday. So I used the first couple of days just to think about if I was going to go or not. And then Tuesday was the day of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And Tuesday I tried to decide, am I going to go? Do I look for tickets? That kind of thing. I don't know if this loud music is going to drown me out in the show. What do you think? I can talk over it, but
That bring it down a little.
that's better. It's a little low, but I can still talk over it, so I don't know. It's different than it was before.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I know.
so
Something's a little off.
So,
I'm hearing you fine, though. I'm hearing you fine. So
all right. The day of the show, I went ahead and, buying the tickets off the website for the Celebrity Theater here in Phoenix. The stage is in the middle of the arena.
in the round, as they call it.
Yeah, in the round, and it spins.
Yeah.
You're right. And the place only holds like 2,500, 3,000 people, so every seat is good. So anyway, first of all, I was looking for cheap tickets. So I went to the Facebook event page for that show.
Thought you were going
And
to
then
tell
I
me you
went-
went to one of these guys standing outside. I have tickets signed.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that, but then I went to Craigslist and checked out the prices there.
Okay. Yeah.
And then and at that point I started messaging everybody, Craigslist, Facebook, back and forth, trying to figure out what was the best deal. How close can I get for a cheap price?
Mm-hmm.
And to make this long story short, I was busy working both sides there all day long. But the most entertaining part came from the Facebook people. If you went to the Celebrity Theater Facebook event page for this show, 2 guys went on there and said, "Hey, I have extra tickets. PM me, right? Private message me."
Right.
So I did, and both of these guys, from what I could tell, I never sent them any money or anything, but they're big scammers.
How do you tell they're scammers?
Well, the first guy I was talking to, he goes, "Yeah, I got 4 tickets 2 in this section, 2 in that section, and
2 and 2.
2 and 2. And the ones I was concentrating on are the ones like really close to the stage.
Right.
And he had 2 in the A section. And he was selling them for $100 less than face value, less than the website.
How much are these tickets to start with?
These tickets on the website for the facility were $140 a piece. But granted, it's like 4 big rock star names.
Yeah. Well,
Or mediums.
yeah. Loverboy and
Springfield,
Rick. Loverboy and
Loverboy.
Rick, and then you've got the other 2. You got Tommy Two-Tone and Greg Kihn, or
Yeah.
quite a ways below them. But still, it's a good four group show.
So this guy says it's first of all, 140 down to like 45 a piece he was selling them for.
Got a dyslexic scalper there.
And he goes, I go, hey, I like the sounds of those tickets. And he goes, okay, well, if you're interested, go to Amazon and buy me
Oh,
2
gift cards.
Yeah, 2 Google Play gift cards. And I'm going, really? Why can't you just
What's
send
wrong
me an
with
invoice
cash?
via PayPal?
Yeah.
Right?
What's wrong with cash?
So he and I went back and forth for the longest time. I told him I'd never heard of this way of doing things here. And looking at his Facebook profile, it was like he had only been up for a short period of time, and he had like 13 friends all in different countries like Honduras and things like that.
Guam.
So a red flag kind of went up.
Yeah.
But he still kept on messaging me all day. It was a big to do. It was a big thing.
Was he typing to you in like broken English?
No, it sounded like good
American.
English.
Okay.
And he had a profile picture that you couldn't tell which person was him in it. So
It's a group
like I said,
picture.
it was in a gym, some guy lifting weights and another guy next to him. So I just didn't know what was going on. So I was leery of it from the very beginning, and eventually I stayed away from him, even though those tickets would have been great.
Yeah.
But
They're too good to be true.
Buying a gift card for them, I told him, I'm sorry, I've never done things this way before. He goes, yeah, I can tell. He was just playing me.
Yeah. Once you give them the gift card number, you're done. They got the money and you got no tickets.
So the next guy, also on the Facebook events page, I contacted him. He goes, oh yeah, I got 2 tickets
To Paradise.
this section. Yeah. And, he laid the spiel out there. I go, great. I was, this guy said, I looked at his profile on Facebook. He looked legit. He had like the American flag behind him, a biker. He was like, had a
Didn't have the
Harley.
Confederate flag behind him. Or wake
he
up,
looked-
white people.
He looked a little more trustworthy than the first guy I talked to. And I was about to make the deal. But I told you earlier that I was messaging Craigslist people,
Right.
Facebook people.
Yeah.
I was going back and forth between a bunch of people. So I came back to him finally. I decided, okay, I'm going to go with this guy. I think his name's. I'm not gonna edit the name to protect the innocent because I don't think he's innocent. Jason Milner in Phoenix, Arizona.
Jason Milner.
I think that's what his name was. Anyway, so I decided to buy his tickets, but then I messaged him and I said, sorry, I've been doing 3 things at once here. Sorry for the delay. That kind of thing, right?
Right.
And he goes, well, first of all, before that, he said, my daughter won these tickets from a radio station.
And I'm selling them for her.
And I'm selling them. And then I'd already talked to him and said, hey, well, how do I pay? Can you send me an invoice for them through PayPal?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way there's a record of the transaction. He goes, yeah, I think I can get my daughter to do that. And that's how we left it. But then I came back with the whole, sorry, it took so long. I've been trying to do a million things at once. And then he says, what? Do you need more tickets? And I'm going,
If your daughter won them, how do you have more tickets?
that's exactly what I wrote back to him. We're like, instant messaging each other. And I go, dude, honestly, this all of a sudden sounds like a scam. You just told me that your daughter won. I laid it out for him. I wasn't fucking around. I just spent the entire afternoon messing around with other shysters. And I told him, honestly, you sound like a scammer now. You told me your daughter won these on a radio station, and now you're offering me more tickets?
Yeah.
I told him, deal's dead. F you. He goes, okay, I understand. There's a lot of scammers out there. And then the conversation was just over. He didn't try to defend himself or anything.
Yeah, you got me.
So anyway.
But if you need tickets in the future, remember me. Don't forget me.
I ended up
DM
getting
me
tickets from a Craigslist ad. And even at the time I got those, I thought it was a scam too. But anyway, it all worked out. I'm not going to bore everybody with those details. I went with my ex-brother-in-law. Not the one.
Did you get good seats?
Yeah, they're pretty good. Every seat in the house is within 75 feet of the stage.
Oh, cool.
It's like going to like a House of Blues, if you've ever been to one of those. It's a small venue. And we already talked about the stage spinning. So,
right.
So when we got there, we started having some drinks.
I was going to say, you started putting them back.
Yeah, throwing them back. And, Lemon, our buddy Lemon.
Yeah.
We met Lemon, our buddy Lemon there, and his wife, who's a TV news anchor here in Phoenix. I had been talking to them on the phone, and we had planned to meet up, but when they got to the venue, we saw them in the parking lot walking in. We did our greetings, did our hellos and stuff. But she got set up through the TV station that she works with to go backstage and meet Rick.
Cool.
But I could not weasel my way into that.
Yeah.
But Lemon, he's the big Rick fan. He got the He's been backstage to meet Rick Springfield many times.
Devious. Married a news anchor woman just to get backstage to see Rick Springfield several times.
What a groupie.
Yeah. That's dedication, let me tell you.
Yeah, so, the show started. I don't know how many questions you're going to come up with here, but the show started. We pretty much walked in and grabbed a drink, and Tommy Tutone was... He was up there, and he did maybe only about 3 or 4 songs.
Well, how many do you know besides 867-5309?
Exactly. And I'm going to give you forget that. Later on, I'm going to fill you in a little detail about all the bands. But so after he did his 3 or 4 songs, Greg Kihn came out for his 3 or 4 songs. You're busy switching music over there. I lost at Jeopardy.
I lost on Jeopardy.
Baby. So, what cool thing that I don't know who had this idea, the promoter, Rick Springfield. Rick Springfield's the headliner.
Right.
I don't know who had this idea, but it's a pretty good idea. It's that they bring in Tommy and Greg to start the show, but they use Rick Springfield's band.
Oh.
So
for all the acts?
For all the, well, not Loverboy, but for the first 2. So that saves money. It's just like bring in the singer.
And time. You don't have to change sets until Loverboy comes out.
Right.
And if you got in the round, you can just have Loverboy on the backside and Rick's guys on the other side. So you just set it up once and away you go.
So even though there were 4 singers, there's only
2 bands.
2 bands.
Somebody's thinking.
Yeah. I was trying to send you texts between drinks and partying and dancing, the whole thing.
Yeah, I thought you got mad at Loverboy there with the one text. Is it like F Loverboy or something?
Yeah, I did say, but it was in a good way. It was like, it was sounding so good. This place is small enough and have a great, they advertise a brand new like Bose sound system. So it sounded really great.
So it's got like one little speaker up front. Is that it? Fills the whole room.
Right.
Isn't that Bose's claim to fame?
Big things come in small packages.
That's right. That's what I've been telling the women all these years. I'm like, right, Bose, baby. You're going to be satisfied with this little thing. Good
thing Sam
I was just going to say, good thing you sent your nephew out.
So, yeah, but when Loverboy started doing, God, I love these songs. The Kid is Hot Tonight. Or, I know you're playing that one, but the most fun one, or one that sounds the best, is Turn Me Loose. Remember, you know that one is like dun 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 dun.
Takes a minute to get there.
Yeah, and I called it out before the band even started doing it to the people around me. Dun 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 dun. You hear this song live, man, your panties will get wet, dude. And you're not even a chick.
Oh, we got something going on with the effects tonight. I'll have to work on that. Sounded good in our pre-show warm-up, but there's something going on tonight. So there's some gremlin in the system here.
And of course, you know, I don't know what else to say. Everybody sounded good. Rick Springfield did a bunch of his new songs, and it was a good time all around.
Well, cool.
That's another concert story.
Yeah.
More about the scammers than anything else.
Good thing you didn't buy from the Facebook guy. What was his name again?
Some money. Well, I only told you the name of the first one.
Oh, Jason Milner?
Or the second one, I'm sorry. Yeah. I told you the name of the, I don't know which one I referred to as, but.
I think that was the guy that said his daughter had won the tickets. I think that was Milner.
Yeah, that's the one. That's Milner. Yeah. The other dude, he was more of the shyster. I'm going to call him out here too. What's his name? I think since I unfriended him and he unfriended me. Oh, look at this. I went back to his messages and it says this message has been temporarily removed because the sender's account requires verification.
It boggles the mind.
So he's been somehow. It wasn't me, but
somebody
must have reported him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. It's good for them shysters. Shyster. That's a word that's not used as much as it should anymore. Shyster.
Yeah, I can't even remember his name at this point. And they take away his name.
Yeah.
When they suspend the account.
So it wasn't even his name. He was using a fake name, probably.
Yeah.
So it's probably Mr. Milner.
Oh, he's playing both ways, yeah.
I was thinking it's probably some guy from Nigeria or something just shining you on. Get me my Amazon gift card, please.
No, we did have a guy from Niger be our Uber driver last night, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Is Niger the same as Nigeria?
No, there's Niger. I think it's Niger. Got to be careful saying that one. Niger and Nigeria.
Niger.
So you're French. So you're French. He's the French part of Niger. Niger.
Yeah, he spoke French to us. So anyway, so that is my ticket scammer story.
Cool.
Do you have a scammer story, or do you want to
Yeah.
take a break, or you want to go right into it?
Let's go into it, and then we'll get through that, and then we'll bring Sam back and
Finish the show.
finish the show.
Okay,
So-
I'm going to put my feet up and sit back and
Listen.
listen to you.
Well, I got to open my phone up because I saved all the deals. So yesterday morning, which was Friday, my alarm goes off at 5 and I shut it off and I get up to start the day and I grab my phone and I notice on there, fans of the show, all 13 of you might remember from years ago, we had Cowboy James and his wife, Crafty Carrie, on the show. And I got a Facebook friend request from Crafty Carrie. So I'm sitting here at 5 a.m, half asleep still, looking at this friend request, and I just hit OK because I knew Carrie. It had a picture of her and her husband and their new dog, and I thought everything was cool. So I accepted it and went on with my business. I didn't realize, looking at it, that the friend request was sent to me at like 3 a.m. And I, later when I was thinking about it, I go, what would she be doing at 3 a.m. sending out me a friend request? I would probably be the last person you think about at 3 a.m. to send a friend request to. So anyhow, I'm going about my day. I'm at my paying gig. I'm sitting at my desk doing work. And all of a sudden I get one of these, what do they call them?
A PM.
It's from that Facebook Messenger. And first it gives me some weird thing, weird sound I hadn't heard before. And it says, Carrie is waving at you. Tap to wave back. And then in comes, hey. And so I thought it was her. So I said, I go, what's up, Crafty Carrie? And it says, I'm good. And you? And I said, well, I'm okay. It's Friday. And then about a minute later, there was a pause and then it comes back. Yeah. And then it says, would you get me something? And I'm like, why would she be asking me to get her something? I'm thinking, she must have got hacked. This must be a scam. So I go back with ask what? And then here comes, I need a gift card, the one of $100. The one of $100. So she wants a $100 gift card. So then I know she got hacked. I know this isn't her at this point.
You recognize it right off.
Oh, yeah. I knew she would never ask me for a $100 gift card. We're not that close.
And you're noticing the bad grammar,
And the bad grammar, too, yeah. So I took a screenshot of this, and I texted it to Cowboy James, which I thought was Cowboy James. Evidently, I got an old cell phone number for Cowboy James.
Well, Crafty Carrie is married to
Cowboy James. Yeah.
Cowboy James.
Yeah, I don't have Carrie's phone number. I just have James's cell phone. So I sent this to what I thought was James, which evidently I found out later was not. It was the wrong cell phone. So I go, well, I'm going to try and keep this scammer on and see if they give up something that would lead the authorities or James and Carrie to find out who this was so they can take care of him. So
and
then
fuck with him too.
Yeah. And plus, yeah. So I fucked with them. So they come back and ask me for the $100 gift card. And I ask them, what gift card? And it says from store. That was the reply, from store. So I go back, what store?
Fred Meyer?
What store? And then Walmart store or supermarket. So I play along. I say, okay, I'll bring it by your place after work. And then that brings back the immediate reply, no, I need it right now. I want to use it for something very important. And I just say, well, sorry, best I can do is tonight.
I'm surprised it's only $100.
Yeah, well.
Wonder how many people fell for it.
Yeah, they'll start with 100 and then hit you for more. And then there's a pause and then it comes back. okay, send it here once you get it. And I said, I'll swing it by the house after work. And then they come back, okay, I need it before night falls. Now, if I
You
didn't know,
retard.
I know that this would not be Carrie saying when night falls. She would say, I need it tonight or something. So, and then they come back and say, I will be very much happy if you can get from me when you're on break time. Carrie's a little more educated than with the English language than this person.
Yeah, she went to a 4-year college,
Yeah.
accredited college.
Yeah. And she even graduated. So I come back with I'm sorry, best I can do is this evening. And of course they don't give up. They're still going. They say, send it here because I want to use it here online. And it says, help me to scratch the silver panel before you send it, okay? And I go, what do you mean send? I'll bring it to your apartment. And it says, then they come back with, I'll be going to my friend's place for dinner. Which I replied, Rob's place?
I got into this.
Yeah, I got you.
conversation.
I brought you into this mess. And they come back a couple minutes later and say, no, a sister friend of mine. Is it a sister or a friend? What's a sister friend? That's why I say you should send it to me here because won't be around this evening. So then I tell them, well, I'll just put the card in your locking mailbox. You'll get it when you get home.
So you're just trying to make their life hell.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it hell. And like I say, I'm trying to get
Difficult.
them to say something, trying to get them to say something besides send it here on the direct message.
All
Find
they
out-
wanted is that scratch that silver area to give them the code.
Get the number right. That's all. That's how I figured at this point. But now, yeah, like I say,
So it's just like my Google Play guy.
right. And so now they're starting to get pissed. They say, "I told you I need it here online."
You dummy.
Dumbass. Double dumbass. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do. And I said, baby, and I put some history teacher from our high school can get it to you quicker.
Yeah,
And then-
ask him.
Yeah, I said maybe he can get it to you quicker, and then they just give up on me. Never mind if you can't send it now. And that was the last I heard from them.
Thank God.
And so eventually, when I got the number for Cowboy James and Crafty Carrie, I sent them I took screenshots of that and sent them the text. Carrie put them in her Facebook post. Telling everybody that people are out there scamming. She said somebody at her office got a request from them saying that Carrie had won $200,000 and you can too if you reply back to her. So yeah, somebody hacked her Facebook and was out there trying to. Like I say, if I'd have been awake, I might have figured it out before I accepted the friend request, because I usually don't accept friend requests real quick. I don't do very much on Facebook, so when I get a notification, I might not even look at it for a week. And then when I do, I usually don't do the friend request, but I just happened to see it was from her, and I go, well, I know Carrie. And then once I unfriended the fake Carrie, I noticed that the real Carrie, I already had friends. I didn't even know. So she was still
you
in my
big dummy.
Yeah, she was still in my friends. So
Yeah, here's my side of the story, which is not much of a side, but it's kind of like that day you had sent me a text saying, "Hey, what's James's Cowboy James phone number?" And so I sent it to you.
yeah, because I
And
sent that to him and I hadn't heard back. I know he'd have replied, fairly quickly when I asked if Carrie had got hacked, and I hadn't heard back in like 45 minutes. So that's why I asked, see if I had the right number.
Yeah, and I go, well, I'm not gonna be nosy this time. I'm not gonna ask what this is all about and stuff. I just sent you the number and I was done with it. And then later on that day, I saw Carrie on Facebook posting. She had screenshots and everything of
Yeah.
you're texting back and forth with this scammer.
Yeah, I sent them to both her and James. First, I sent them to James, and then Carrie texted me, and so I sent her the screenshots, and she put them up on her Facebook there.
So after I looked at her post, and it still didn't I still didn't make the connection. That's how dumb
That it
I'm
was
getting
me.
now, dude. That it was why you asked for the phone number. That's all I didn't put two and two together.
Right.
But then I was reading the
I
correspondence,
saw your name
and I go, how did I get into this?
off the top of my head.
How did this scammer get my name?
Off the top of my head, I couldn't figure out who to put in there because I know if I put James in there, they might have saw on her page that she was married
Right.
to James. So I said,
That is-
"Oh, you're at Rob's house."
Okay. Wow.
I wanted them to say yeah or something. I'd say, "Oh, well, I'll take it over to Rob's. I'll bring it to you at Rob's house tonight."
I know Rob very well.
Yeah,
So scammer week, huh?
yeah. Boy,
You and I both.
we're both getting scammed. Got to watch out, man.
Hopefully we get one on our Facebook page. Maybe we can make it another show topic later on.
Somebody can hack the Sly and Rob page and
Yeah,
start asking for donations.
exactly.
That might actually be us.
Let's hack each other.
Let's start a GoFundMe page. Save the Sly and Rob show.
Pennywise. Haven't heard that guy in a long
That's our
time.
boy. Got one more thing before we bring Sam back in, or Sambo. Have we decided, is it going to be Sam or Sambo?
I don't know. We got to research the connotation behind Sambo. Maybe we shouldn't call him that.
I'm going to Google Sambo right now. I pop it up and the dictionary comes up. And it says Sambo. First noun, 1, offensive, a black person.
Oh boy.
2, historical, a person of mixed race, especially of black and Italian or black and European blood.
All right, let's run the
So yeah, he's not going to be Sambo.
Kadon thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not going to be Sambo on our show.
My bad. My ignorance.
Derogatory comments about individuals
Or Sam.
organizations or the use of profanity is not aired on KDON.
On Kadon. Sam was the reason behind our first return.
Kadon, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, this show is being recorded. It's going to be ready for download on Monday. And Monday just happens to be Lucky Eddie's birthday. 51 is Eddie
Oh,
this
my.
year.
He's old.
He's an old coot. He's the same age as me for another week.
So, is he going out this weekend? Have you heard from him?
Chinese food makes me shit.
He's going to go get some Chinese food.
Bless his heart. We love him dearly.
Crazy Eddie.
Let's go. We all love Tim Tebow.
Oh, Eddie, we love you. We hope you're good health, good spirits.
Doing well.
Should have bought him some brown underwear on Amazon and sent it to him.
So the skid marks don't show?
Yeah. So you can get more use out of them.
No, he can buy black ones too. They don't show.
Really? I would think they would show more on black. Black and white, they'd show the most.
I don't think so. You stumped me with that. I'm trying.
Well.
I'm sitting here thinking about it. It's like, really? Black and
Yeah.
brown? Anyway, I don't know. I don't have that problem, so I don't know.
You should thank the Lord. Happy birthday, Lucky Eddie. You are a...
We got about 20 minutes left of our allotted time for the show today.
Okay. So we're going to take a break and then...
Are we going to push... We can push the Seahawks update.
Yeah,
Our
next week.
2 cents worth till next week.
Yeah.
When they make their cuts, I guess.
Yeah. They might actually win a game.
No one's tuning into us for
No.
in-depth...
Peter King's not listening on our every word.
He's trying to get some inside
That's right.
information.
And Jay Glazer.
All we were going to do is break down the position groups anyway. You know, how's the offensive line doing, the receivers, the running backs, so on and so forth.
Well, the receivers, they don't even have their starting receivers healthy. Angry
Except
Doug.
Marshall.
Angry Doug and number 16, the kick returner. I can't think of his
Tyler
name.
Lockett.
Tyler Lockett. They haven't even played. So
That kid David Moore is making a statement, though.
yeah, and
Division II player.
the kid that impressed me last night was the quarterback from Navy. The option quarterback made a couple of
Keenan
big catches.
Reynolds.
Yeah, he looked like Baldwin out there. He's built like him. He looks. I thought it was 89 for a minute. And I go, I thought he wasn't playing. And I go, oh, it's 85.
They got a lot of good talent. They're going to have to try to sneak a bunch of these guys on the practice squad.
Yeah, that's good luck. Somebody will pick some of these guys up.
Right.
I see our ginger-haired ex-punter signed with Buffalo.
Yeah, that took less than 24 hours.
Yep. That's quite the...
So I guess we are doing a little bit of Seahawks.
That's going to be quite the culture shock, though, going to Buffalo from Seattle.
Well, he came from Green Bay.
Oh. Okay.
So he's used to
point
it.
taken.
Everybody loved John Ryan.
Yeah.
They call him the Ginger Ninja. You know, he was on that show.
Oh, American Ninja?
Yeah, he was on that one time.
Really? How'd he do? Did he make it through?
No, he failed.
Yeah. Well, most people do. So
Kind of like his fake punt runs. he always messes them up somehow.
that one against the Vikings where he got face planted.
You're right.
And that was the ugliest touchdown pass in history in that Green Bay championship game, that fake field goal.
His face and the look
throw.
of the throw. Yeah. More like a shot put.
Threw it like a girl. Like a Chinese girl. Never seen a football before. Oh. Okay, well, let's play our little breaky and
Get the boy back in here.
Bring in the prodigal son, yes.
The new star of the show. Come you never learned the golden rule on Facebook.
Don't talk to strange men, yes, on the internet.
Facebook.
I don't think that's cool.
What song is this, Lai?
My Hero by the Food Fighters.
Oh, My Hero by the Food Fighters. Good song choice. We got Sam back in the studio.
Sam the Man.
Sam the Man.
That's
not
better
the
than
other
Sambo.
word. Yeah, we can't call him that anymore. So, Sam, I guess I'm taking over here.
Yeah.
Sam, did you write down some notes about the Food Fighters?
No, we're
No?
changing the topic.
That's never good.
Okay. No Food Fighters. We'll save Food Fighters for another time.
That's a good sounding topic though.
Yeah, Food Fighters.
But before when I said something about the Food Fighters, I didn't really have anything to say about it. I just
It
thought
was just a joke.
I just like a joke. I just didn't think. I just thought of like I always thought they were like something different when I was a little kid. Like for example, like when I was a little kid back then,
Back in the old days.
I always thought we got pizza from Little Caesars, but no, that's not what happened.
Where did you get your pizza from? This pizza store?
NYPD Pizza?
Not Little Caesar?
No, I always thought like when I was a little kid, I was like, oh,
You thought that was a person?
yeah, he looks cute with that pizza. and I always thought we got pizza from him at a pizza place, but then I was like, oh, this is so good. My dreams were actually not true. So
Your dreams. Wow.
Dreams about Little Caesar.
Maybe we'll save Food Fighters for some other time, but have you ever made or baked any cupcakes or anything and called them like Food Fighters, or there's nothing there at all?
you mean like a name for the cupcakes?
Okay, there's
There's nothing there.
What topic did you bring? There's nothing there.
That's why he's telling you we got nothing here on Food Fighters. Go
All right.
switch it.
All right, you can put your notes down here. I'm not going to read them. I'm not going to tell your secrets. Tell us, what's your topic?
So my topic is how I started the piano.
Piano?
And
How did you start the piano? The real piano or the keyboard in the house?
well, okay, so that's why I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
So, so first what?
Talk into the microphone.
So first, so we went. We're on vacation, and we went on a break. One place, and I every year for summer I go to this acting camp, and I have the best time. I have the best time there, and there's always the piano. And I've always been like interested. Like I always want to play that, and it just looks so interesting. So, cabin, and when we walked in the door, there was a grand piano, and I was like, "What?" And so I was like so happy, and so I was like, I was always like into it. We were like doing the normal like cabin stuff, like hanging out, going out, and exploring. But like also, I would be on that for like so much. Oh, question.
I have a
Okay.
question. Had you had any lessons before visiting the cabin and playing the piano?
No, I
You
actually,
just sat down and started playing?
I started from scratch because I just started playing just doing it and like just playing different just keys just with my hands. And then what I did is I looked on my iPad and I found an app and I downloaded it and it was just amazing because like I thought it would be of it. So I sent everybody in the cabin was really surprised. They were like, "It was me who was playing that." They actually said that, but and then it was me. And then my dad said that he said that like I learned the piano like a lot of the piano really fast in like 48 hours. So
Cool. That's good.
so
That's quick.
Okay, so how long ago was this? What age is this? You're 8 now.
This year.
So this is new and is something related to it. So we after that trip we went to California.
Okay.
So we hung out. We went to the beach. Casual things you do at California. And
You met somebody.
wait, do you know this already?
Oh yeah.
How do you know this
Well,
story?
Well,
I
tell
have to-
everybody else.
Well, first
I'm
I
just
got a
trying
question
to-
before we get
Oh.
into California here. So he said he was at
Yeah.
acting camp?
Well, we do play and we rehearse for a month and then we do the play, and it's a big production. So
What are you doing, like Shakespeare?
and like we have these 3 classes we rotate through. It goes and one. No.
Jungle Book.
You're what,
Yeah,
8
the
years
Jungle
old?
Book.
8, oh, Jungle Book?
Yeah. So we.
Hang on,
I've
Rob.
always been.
Rob, we got a problem. It says your bandwidth is too low and it keeps freezing up.
Yeah, your video keeps freezing up too. And we made it to the part where he was talking about, I don't know, apps and piano and acting.
And like I say, we were having some technical problems. It was cutting in and out, so that's why I stopped it. And
Okay, we'll blame it on that.
Yeah. Which, yeah, like I say, we had technical problems and we didn't get all of Sam. So, but we will have Sam back, and Sam will probably be a regular on the show. So,
Are you just telling me about this?
no,
or is
I was
that
trying.
the
That was me
that's
trying
the
to
official.
trying to do it so we can wrap the show up. Unless you want to say it better.
No, that's fine. I think it's funny that we're less than stellar.
Hey, we're
performance.
veterans. We're veterans. We just let it run off our back. We know what's going on.
All right, so
Hey, I had to look at Eddie the night he walked out. Look Eddie in the face the night he walked out, and the other night when he went and passed out on the floor here. So I'm used to people storming out of the room and stuff.
that's right. This show is famous for people storming out,
That's right.
leaving. I can still hear the yell,
Down the hall.
upset people in the background.
Yeah, you're causing World War III there in that little house in Phoenix there. So
No, I'm pretty sure
Dad's getting the blame for this one.
Daddy.
Yeah, we'll have
Thank
to.
God.
Like I say, next time he's in, you have to put the "Do Not Disturb" sign on the other side of the door, and don't let Dad in. That started the whole fireworks there, I think.
Well, Dad just wanted to hear what was going on in here.
Tell him, well, when it's published, you can hear it, Dad. You can hear the finished product, Dad. Sit through the commercials.
All right, so we are gonna wrap up now, I guess, right?
We're gonna go out with some Ricky Ticky Springfield.
Ricky Ticky. He wants Jesse's girl.
That was hell of a return show.
Lots of stuff going on. Well,
Oh,
happy
man.
birthday, Eddie. Though.
Yes, happy birthday, Eddie. I know you're going to be listening to this on your birthday at work. Sorry, you're at work. Well, maybe we'll take the day off and listen to it the day after. I don't know. But, yeah, he likes to listen to us at work. Happy 51st. Go out and have a beer and have a good one. Rob from the new Studio B, you have a good evening, good week.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You too.
I will try. We got a lot of topics to hit next week, so
Exactly. With or without Sam.
with or without Sam, we still got a lot of topics for next week. Might actually get to some sports next week. Remember, you can find us on iTunes, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all those places.
Cool. Awesome. I was spacing out, looking out the window.
Looking at the cacti,
100%
Tumbleweeds?
pure agave.
tumbleweeds. Oh, you're thinking about how to make your own tequila. Huh?
Tequila. Mexican moonshine. And next week we'll have to incorporate some desert fried rock into the show.
Ooh, here comes the Roger Klein again.
Yeah, Roger Klein and the Peacemakers.
Peace
Actually,
out.
there's a new band out there you should check out. Elvis Before Noon.
Elvis before.
Local. They're a local band. They sound kind of like Roger Klein. Check out a song called
Yeah, on
Thang-
YouTube.
Thing About You or Spotify.
I don't know what Spotify is. So.
Yeah, okay.
We'll find out.
Yep. Check it out somewhere.
It's
Elvis
called
Before
Elvis
Noon.
Before Noon. I almost said Santa Before Noon. Where the hell did I get that? Elvis
That's the
Before
band's
Noon.
name. And the song is called Thing About You.
Thing About You. Okay. Got it up here.
And let's go. 412.
All right. Hasta la vista, baby.
See ya.